All right, happy cooking. Welcome back. This is TANTI, your chef. And today we're going to make a grain seed combination burger. So what we have in here, we have about 7 to 9 different grains. All of them, no sequence in particular. So as long as that you have a quarter cup of each. So we have the buckwheat, we have the basmati rice, we have the brown jasmine rice. Let's use that brown rice, which is actually used in a lot of cleanses. And then the quinoa, the barley right here, the amaranth and the millet. And then we're going to add some flaxseed. So flaxseed is what's going to help you bind it all together. So say, for example, that you wanted to make this a vegan burger and you don't want to put any eggs. Then what we need to do is we're going to add instead. We are going to put more flaxseed in there. And then, of course, we're going to bind it with some of the oats as well. For me, it's much easier to just count about 1 inch of water from the top of the grain. So if more water needed, then we add it a little bit more later. So what we do is that's exactly 1 inch, or your first line on your middle finger. Then what we do is we turn it to medium. And then the best thing is that with this cookware Salamaster, you are able to turn down the food to low before it actually overcooks. So what we do is we have a device in here that is called the vapor valve. It activates approximately at 185 to 187 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's high enough to kill the bacteria, but low enough to preserve the vitamins and minerals. Especially with fiber. Fiber can be water soluble, so you need to make sure that you keep the fiber in your foods. So let's turn it to medium, and then as soon as this little valve clicks, we're going to turn it down to low. We're going to cook the oats. Okay, so you want it to be a little bit sticky because that will help you bind it all together. So take the cooked grains, and this is might be a little bit hot. So let's take about, it depends how many burgers you want to do. You could probably do 3 or 4, depends on your family. So make sure that you take enough. And I will use probably half of what I've already done here. And meanwhile, you can preheat the double burner griddle if you have one. Just preheat it about medium-low in the meantime. So let's move this over here. Take the oats as well. And this is what's going to help you make it a little bit sticky. So if you were making it vegan, this is where you will end up with. But the thing is, make sure that you have to work it really good with your hands. And of course, you're going to add some of the nuts, but the nuts, we're going to add them later. We're going to use the Salamaster machine. We're going to get the Salamaster machine, and then you can take the walnuts, and instead of breaking them with your hands like I was doing before, just put them on the back of the hopper just like that. And then that makes a really nice small grind. And then to differentiate the one with the egg and the one with no egg, we're going to add some carrots as well. So we're going to use the number 1 cone over here to put a little bit of carrots on. That way, if you have somebody at home that is vegan and doesn't want to eat the eggs, as soon as they see the orange color, they go, ah, that's the one with the eggs. And so now we take the eggs right here. We're going to do 1. Make sure you wash your eggs before you put them anywhere. So 2 eggs in there. So there we go. So now take them and then make those wonderful patties, and then go to the other side and place them on a medium burner, a medium griddle. So this is the double burner griddle that I'm using. Okay, so that's another one. We'll take some little creamy mushrooms. Creamy mushrooms are really high on vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 is one of those vitamins that help you convert carbohydrates into energy. So there we go. Just put them through. And then I'm going to use a little bit of coconut oil or grapeseed oil. So in fact, we're going to use a little bit of the grapeseed oil. And then we'll saute it. So this is what we're going to put on the burger. So what we're trying to do is to get to do things that we are familiar with. And that way, when we're feeding our families or we're feeding ourselves, we never have to feel like, oh, we're missing out on the meat, because this is actually better than meat. This is something that you'll be able to digest. In fact, it's such a great amount of fiber in here that you are guaranteed to have a moving experience. I'm gonna use some butter lettuce and some tomatoes. So here's some beautiful red onions. Onions are very well known for being antibacterial, also antiseptic. As well, they help you lower the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. Now take one leaf of the lettuce and then put your red onions in there. And then we take a slice of tomato, the sliced mushrooms, and then I'm gonna take my burger, put it on the top. And now what we'll do is we're gonna take the other lettuce, and then we're gonna put it at the top. And then let's see how this works. Let's see if it'll work this time. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. To live for. You must come to one of our classes and really learn more how you can enhance more fiber in your diet, more nutrition, because let me tell you something, everybody needs it. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and a full of fibrous day.